belly out.
And I turned to him, I go, Tommy, you really fucked us now. And Elvis Stone's like, listen, I know a guy who let us fuck more kids. He's like, what? He's like, and now I do Wes Anderson movies. Yeah.
I know a guy who has fuck more kids.
Yeah, no, I mean, I know.
And his name is Opie.
His name
he
is
used to be on Anthony
Greg.
Ope.
I'm William Dafoe, and I'm talking about Greg Opie Hughes. My old war buddy. Who fucks kids.
No, all the guys in Vietnam, they look like Opie in the thing. Like, they're all... Like, no wonder they're all just like... In downtown LA, they're all vets. It all makes sense to me now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't realize it was that crazy. Like, I knew it was crazy, but I didn't know you were like... Yeah, I didn't know you just, like, people were wandering around and just killing and raping
didn't they
people.
not- did they not-
And then they just go, okay, come home
the
now.
minute you're in a situation where there's not a TGI Fridays, people are just killing babies and throwing them on rocks and shit.
I guess I always knew that was happening, but it's like a 700-page book, so I have like empathy for these characters now, where I'm understanding it on a higher level.
Yeah.
Where like all of a sudden I hand you a plane ticket, you land, and I give you a gun, and then people all of a sudden are shooting at you, but they don't even. And then you
Wasn't
just
it one
start
of
killing them.
those-
You're like, what the fuck?
Wasn't it one of those wars where like they didn't quite know who to even because the Vietnamese were killing Vietnamese? Like it was like a civil war going on, so you're just kind of like, I don't even fucking know.
It was North versus South. I think the biggest thing was like they didn't know who was Viet Cong, who wasn't.
Yeah, they're just
'Cause
like everyone's screaming.
They were
fucking
fighting.
wacky.
Yeah, they're fighting against people doing guerrilla warfare.
You know what's really
Yeah.
sad too is because they dropped all the napalm and all the bullshit, and they killed off like a lot of species of monkey too. So there were
That's
like all
really
these
sad.
infirmaries with monkeys in them, and they were laying on gurneys, and people were trying to like heal the monkey. But like a monkey, if you see a little monkey, it's like a little human baby.
You know what's crazy is the first time you said, and here's a sad fact:
What?
is the monkeys?
Is
were
the
dying.
monkeys?
Yeah.
You just care about the monkeys.
Yeah.
Wait, what's wrong with the monkey?
You're a sociopath.
Yeah,
you're
you're
like Tony
sociopath.
Soprano. You care about the ducks
Yeah.
in war.
No, literally, you're like,
Over the people.
you're like, so I'm laughing because he's cutting this guy's eyes out, and then you go, but on a sadder note, they hurt a couple of monkeys. You're so stupid.
You fucking great. You was this fucking monkey. What you ever do to you?
He was living in the fucking jungle.
Swing of a tree.
Yeah, it was fucked up.
Yeah, Vietnam was really bad.
But they have to kill all the fucking monkeys. That's so fucked.
Who gives a shit about animals? Fucking shoot now.
But a monkey's like a
In the middle of
person.
war?
A monkey's a person. Come on, monkey's
What
a
is-
person.
Yeah, they're a lower person. We came from them, but they still suck ass.
Yeah.
Also, if you're a monkey and you're not a human, why'd you not evolve, retard? How about I blow your head off? There's a lot of humans I'd like to kill too, and I don't.
Yeah. If you told me I get 40 grand, but every monkey alive dies, I'd be like, deal. Put it on the table, fuckface.
I think we need to have like a new rule.
New rule.
New rule.
New rule. Fuck monkeys.
I think something is human if it can create art. Yeah, and so
And is not Chinese.
it is not. It has my color of eyes. No, but I think like an elephant can't kill elephants.
No, elephants
Can't
are
do that.
beautiful.
Yeah.
It's fucking insane. We kill elephants.
I know people that have mourned their friends worse than elephants. Like elephants are better than them in terms
Yeah.
of
Yeah.
thoughtful.
Than comedians.
Yeah.
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 And Morning the Dead.
I think monkeys can like paint and like sign language and shit. So they're in. Dolphins can be gay. I think that's art in itself.
It's all-
Sucking penis.
Because dolphins can be gay.
They can be in like gay relationships with each
Well,
other, and they know what rape is. Apparently.
a dolphin.
and they've raped women.
Yeah,
before,
a dolphin.
Kind of awesome.
A dolphin has tricked a human woman into jerking it off regularly, and that's an art form to me.
That is amazing.
Yeah, that is an art form. Is gaslighting
Yeah.
a woman into getting hand jobs.
Well, we've had you've heard it here first.
You've heard it here
it's
first.
dolphins, monkeys, and elephants.
Pigs, kind of human.
Yeah, a pig, and I mean, when I find out that they're like putting dogs in like huge blenders in China, that's like bad, but also like when I imagine China, I'm just imagining tons of dogs running through the street like cattle for some reason. I'm like, yeah, you gotta do your thing, I guess.
Yeah. Whatever.
Also, like, it makes sense that like little Asian women, they can't even walk dogs. They're like horses to them. Of course they butcher them. To them, it's cattle. You know what I mean? Their dogs are too damn big for Chinese people. They love little hamsters. I see them on TikTok. They love little hamsters and like mice and like baby.
Why would they walk
like,
a
little
dog?
kittens and stuff? Even their dogs over there, they breed them to be like the size of like
yeah.
Monopoly.
What are you, an Asian lady gonna walk a noodle?
Yeah. Yeah. What
Food.
are you in the street walking a cow? What are you talking about?
Yeah, she's taking her wonton on a walk.
Morality's weird though. It's on a spectrum.
Is it?
I went and saw. Ida's been out of town, so I've been a little sad. Like I've been like a Travis Bickle type the last week and a half, and I went and saw Priscilla alone,
What'd you think?
What's
and I
that?
liked it. And I don't know. Elvis was a very respectful, polite, endearing pedophile. He's a little violent at times, but I
Yeah.
don't know if that's true.
But if you're gonna get molested, like it's one of the better deals out there.
Yeah, like that's
Yeah.
the thing. Like the first 20 minutes of the movie is like her trying to like Priscilla trying to convince her parents to like let her hang out with Elvis. And I was like, if I was her dad, I'd be like, you're fucking going.
I'm like, get Elvis to put
Yes.
his cum in you and get pregnant.
I'd be putting her in like really whorish outfits. And,
Yeah. You'd be pushing Elvis's ass into your daughter.
yeah, it's
You'd be like-
fucking
you'd be like,
Elvis.
fuck her.
It's fucking Elvis.
Yeah, come on.
So I don't know, because he was stunted. You know, you gotta like.
I wish I could get pregnant, man. Like imagine
You
like
do?
making yourself super fertile.
Huh?
What?
Making yourself super fertile just so you're like, I'm gonna fuck Elvis tonight and I'm not gonna let him
Oh,
pull
right.
out, and then forever I don't have to do shit.
I'd love to be like a hoe at like the NBA
Yeah.
All-Star
Oh,
game.
100%. I'd love to fuck Andre Drummond and then never work again.
Yeah.
because that's
same.
anchor baby shit. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
That's your anchor baby.
Yeah. Well, the real secret, this is 4D chess. I don't even know if these whores are doing it. You got to fuck some guy who's not usually going to fuck. Like Andre Drummond, you fuck him.
No,
He
yeah.
might get 9 other baby mamas. You split a check 8 ways. You gotta get Jeremy Lin to fuck you.
Yeah.
Get you pregnant. It's only $5 million career earning, but it's all going to you.
Yeah.
You're not splitting that.
Right.
You know?
Right.
Just a thought for any
I thought
NBA
he was the
whores.
most famous NBA player, by the way.
Jeremy Lin?
Yeah, isn't he like the first Asian basketball player like ever or
I
something?
mean, there's like Yao Ming. Do you know that? Here's a fun fact: the first non-white person to play in the NBA was an Asian American.
Really?
Yeah,
Before black guys?
before black guys.
Who?
I literally don't know his name. It was like Ted Marikawar or something like that. Some
Oh, wow.
gay shit like
I
that.
never knew that.
Yeah.
That's
'Cause I
pretty
think-
crazy considering like World War II and everything. We still let like a Japanese guy
Well, I mean,
play in the NBA before a black guy.
because our options were like black people, and so we're like, listen, all right, baby steps, Asian guy first, kind of, halfway point,
What period of time was this?
like 1946, I think.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
You know what's crazy thinking about
George Mikan punched him to death on the on half court.
like wacky guys like in the 1850s? They were always like insanely fucking racist, and like they would like keep like a black person like in a cage, but then like their pet monkey would be on their shoulder.
Mhm.
Like they'd be like, this monkey kicks ass, but fuck,
Yeah.
sorry to.
Yeah, no, it's fine.
it's fine.
I get, I can see through the obviously racist comparison.
There is.
And I know you're just saying animals were
No,
treated
I'm
better
saying
than
they're
black people,
racist.
but you just had to do a monkey once again.
Yeah. There's sometimes when we're recording that me and Devin shoot an eye at each other like we're at Thanksgiving dinner, and Grandma just had a certain name for macadamia nuts. And we're like, good Jesus.
All right. Well, it's that.
That was a good. I like that. That was funny though.
It's that time of the episode.
I know what you were saying. I know what you were saying.
No, I
Yeah.
get it.
But it's
we
like,
probably
you
do
know.
need to wrap up soon before I start.
Yeah.
Just,
So it's just sometimes it's like a funny bit, but it's like, you do like a windmill dunk and then your pants fall down. And we're like,
Yeah.
well, we have to talk about the pants.
your penis is out.
Your pe-
Prepare it. What's
Check,
this?
Check, test, test.
What is this? What is this? Like Holocaust footage? What is this?
Check 1, 2, test.
Ben knows about a zoo where they keep a certain type of people.
Check 1, 2,
It's
test.
like an eagle live stream, like an eagle's nest.
This looks like Abbott and Costello go to Auschwitz.
Oh, this is a Samuel Beckett play. It's called Waiting for Godot.
Oh. Yeah, it looks like shit to me.
Yeah, it looks like it sucked. Everybody
Yeah.
looks like they're Levi Helm for some reason.
Yeah. They're all old as shit and wearing stupid old weird hats.
I really like Samuel Beckett's books because he's like this Irish like cocksucker, right? Who like studied under James Joyce. And
Yeah.
He wrote in French so he could write without influence. So he wrote in French. It got translated into English and stuff. And then he won like the Nobel. He won the Nobel, right? And then his stuff is like every guy in his book is like the most retarded guy to like ever live. It's the most retarded. The main character is always a guy who's like, I keep a sucking stone in this pocket, and I put the stone in my mouth, and I suck it, and I transfer it to this pocket, and then that's my sucking stone is in my bottom right pocket. I move it to the bottom left pocket, and I put the sucking stone in my mouth.
So it's just about like autistic Irish guys.
Yeah, but you say the dialogue really fast, so people are in theaters are like, "This is brilliant."
Jace is kind of he's on it. I mean,
It's that like
I gotta
Tom
concede a point a little
Stopper,
bit.
Rosencrantz, and Guildenstern are dead type of thing, where it's like, well, 1 + 1 is 3 if you add 5 to it and make it 8, and people are like, "Whoa, fuck!"
Right.
He knew all the words and he said them.
Right.
Holy fuck.
That type of shit.
It's like literary who's on first.
A little bit, yeah, but he kicks ass. He kicked ass as a person.
What is he? Is he what is he from?
Irish.
He's Irish.
Yeah, he studied under Joyce. As James Joyce was
He did. He was under his ass. Joyce liked to shit all over him.
He studied eating ass from James Joyce.
writers are so gay because Samuel Beckett was obsessed with James Joyce to the point that he married his daughter, actually.
He married James Joyce's daughter?
Yeah, who was
I
schizophrenic.
like the
and
idea
Carl
that you
Jung
go,
was-
he was just obsessed with Joyce. Like he wasn't just a fucking creep. He was a fan.
He was a big fan.
He wasn't a man with schizophrenia copying another man's life.
No, he was not well. He actually wore the same size shoe as James Joyce, and it was 4 sizes too small for his foot, and like fucked his toes up.
I mean,
he did that
artists,
for years, and his feet would bleed.
Like a geisha.
yeah. Yeah, he married James Joyce's daughter, and she's covered in shit. Just because James trained her to be a hoe.
Joyce's daughter was obviously like schizophrenic, like a whore.
Yeah.
and like he married
I
this
mean,
woman.
she's Irish, so I get it.
And also, like, Carl Jung was psychoanalyzing James Joyce's daughter, weirdly enough. And, like, Jung had to pull Beckett aside and be like, look, this pussy's big.
Yeah.
This shit sucks. It's whack.
He's like, listen, this is some dry ass shit. I'm Dr. Carl Jung, and this pussy dry as fuck.
Bubble Jung.
Yeah, that pussy cat. For real. Yeah, Carl Jung with like Matt Rice, like fucking outfits.
He's like, and by the way, I'm gonna fuck her. Actually, now.
I'm gonna do a bunch of cocaine with Sigmund Freud, and we're gonna fuck her.
Yeah, so as James Joyce was dying, Beckett, like, you know, obviously every Irish writer, especially back then, they all want to be James Joyce. He's like the Michael Jordan of the country.
Yeah.
So, you know, Beckett actually translates Finnegan's Wake for Joyce because he's like so many STDs. He's like blind. He's an alcoholic. He's laying in his bed, and every day he'll just be like, pee, and then like he'll write a big P on a piece of paper, and Beckett's like, very good. And it took him 9 years to write a book doing that because
James Joyce?
Because he was so blind. Yeah, he would just have a huge piece of paper, and he would write one letter this big on a piece of paper,
What a nightmare.
and then turn it, and then write another.
There's gonna be some Oscar-winning movie that comes out about the whole process
I
too.
know.
It'll be 3 hours long. Just a grumpy old man shitting himself and sniffing
and demanding
his filled
more.
underwear.
Right? He's blind, so they try to sneak a man's ass in his
Yeah.
face. He's like, hey, that's not a woman. I can smell it.
He'll be played by Eddie Redmayne, that little fag.
It smells like sour cream. That means there's bars there.
Who is Eddie Redmayne again? Who's
He's that little piece. I don't know. He pisses me off for some reason.
that little fucking like Scottish
That
twink.
little weird twink that played. He played Stephen Hawking.
Yeah.
Oh,
He
that
literally
little
won an
fucker.
Oscar for going.
Yeah. He played the smartest guy of all time, who was oddly retarded. But
Then he played the Danish girl. He played a trans lady.
trans lady, and
Right
then
after it.
and then he was in that like that movie about like Abby
Shapiro?
Abby Shapiro.
They made a movie about the greatest hits of all time.
He was in that movie about like the Chicago Five, or I don't know.
Oh, that Abby Hoffman.
Abby
movie.
Hoffman,
That
yeah.
that huge hunk of shit from
Piece of shit.
from Aaron Sorkin.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, with Sacha Baron Cohen.
Sacha
He was
Baron
like
Cohen.
he was pretending to be like a real actor.
Yeah, and the guy from Succession.
Jeremy Strong, who I'm
Jeremy-
sure prepared for it for like 17 years.
He literally did he did so much acid he like fried his brain. And he's walking around as Jerry, I forget the guy's name, but he's literally just going like, "Hey man, power to the people."
Yeah. It was really overdone.
Yeah. I do like Jeremy Strong because he's so retarded.
He's great.
Yeah.
He's great. I love actors that are retarded like that. Like that's what they're supposed to do.
Yeah.
You're supposed to devote your life to being an idiot and just make it look good for us.
One of my favorite actors of all time, Daniel Day-Lewis, he was doing Hamlet and thought he saw his real dad's ghost on stage. And it went insane, had to be committed for a couple days. And then he never did theater again because he was convinced.
Daniel Day-Lewis, really?
He's so good at making himself retarded, he really thought he was Hamlet. And he saw his dead gay Irish dad, being like, "Oh, you fag, you doing your theater." And then he started weeping on stage.
They're all so troubled over there, man. They shouldn't even be allowed to do art.
Listen.
Like pencils should be forbidden. In the
I'm
entire
not
country.
kidding. I love Irish people. I've only dated Irish women for some weird reason. I think that country should be scraped into the sea,
Yeah.
like a plate full of leftovers that have gone bad. God should
take a
pick,
big chisel.
God should pick up that island, hold it over the trash, and just scrape the whole country into the fucking. They're sick people.
Which is crazy. It's the only country supposedly that will really survive global warming and be fine.
But they'll all kill themselves. Is the problem? Yeah.
They'll all resort to cannibalism. I'm sure.
It'll turn 75 degrees there, and they'll all die of skin cancer.
Yeah. Well, they're all pissed off right now because I think a refugee stabbed a bunch of kids.
Oh, in Ireland?
Yeah. So they're setting Ireland on fire.
Mm.
Is he like an Arab or?
He was
No, he's from
Algerian. He was an Algerian, and then Conor McGregor's one of the big rampage on Twitter. They need to go. It's turned into a real conservatives being like the fucking Mussies they're doing in Ireland.
And can you imagine trying to kill a bunch of people in Ireland? They're like, "All right, mister, let's fucking go now."
Put him up.
Doing the old 1800s
Yeah, like the
boxing.
Notre Dame logo.
Did you see Conor McGregor's kid, by the way?
No.
He was posting it's the ugliest baby I've ever seen in my life. It looks like he punched the baby. He fought the baby.
He punched his. He punched
married
her
his-
out of the pussy.
Yeah. He fucking got the baby. It was being born. He put it in a fucking triangle and dragged it out.
Yeah.
You could just see him I could see him shaking his wife. Like she's a trash bag that he's
Right.
trying to get open. He's doing that with her uterus
Like a
until the baby flies out of her
a
pussy.
cartoon nerd in the ghetto in the